What's up, Rocky? How you doing? Surprise 4:30 ER? It's only 3:30 here. There's Jen. Yeah, I figured I'd hop on live. I will say, as soon as I got here, kind of feel like the energy's off. Like I felt like I needed to be on alert as soon as I got here. So I don't know how long we'll be here. Hey, Chica. Because, yeah, the energy just kind of feels off. Like, I keep wanting to make sure there's nobody behind me when there's nobody behind me. Yeah, because I was talking with Jen before I got here when I pulled in, and I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to be on alert. Like, I have so many eyes watching me. Yeah, and with me going to Kentucky and staying in a haunted house tomorrow, and then going to a Civil War fort up there tomorrow, or Saturday, kind of gotta watch how much energy I'm exerting. They do know, that's the funny thing. I mean, as soon as I pulled in, I didn't feel anything. And then the more I sat there and talked to you, Jen, like the more I felt like I was on edge. You know, that I needed to be looking out for something. So I figured we'd just kind of hang and maybe turn the speaker box on for a few minutes. Just chit chat. Make a wish, it's 3:33. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jen saw lots of orbs in the car with me. And then, of course, you know, as soon as I get here, you can just see the pollen just through the air, just falling out of the trees. I was like, oh, man. Right? I can imagine, Jen. You've been, what, a week and a half now? Going on a week and a half? Hey, little town. But yeah, I forgot my tripod. And I was like, well, y'all gonna have a bumpy road. And then I get here and I'm like, I don't know. Like, there's not really anybody around me. But I feel like I have an audience. Like, everywhere. It's like they're peeking out the tree line back there. Right, we do have things to do tomorrow. Well, I know I have you guys as an audience, but there's a lot more than just you guys here as an audience. Hey, Kimmy, good to see you. So here, I'm going to turn on, I'll be right back. I'm going to turn on my hotspot so we can run this app. All right. Yeah, like I said, usually I don't have this much, I'm not going to say not as much energy, but just that alertness. I don't know, something feels off and not right. So I'm like, well, we'll just sit here at the picnic table.
you build.
You need me to build what?
Here.
So I need you to build. What do you need me to? What do you need me to build? Build
Out to the women's.
Out to the women's.
Twice in. Gunners claim.
Huh. Oh, I didn't like that voice.
To 90.
To the 90s. So this is the same.
Got all the clap.
This is
that.
Can you let me talk? This is the app that me and Kitty were using.
Guess.
It said, I guess. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is the app we were using when Kitty was here, and I brought her out here, and we had like a whole hour-and-a-half conversation about some political things. And I'm like, you know, it's pretty sad when the other side's talking about the political stuff. I mean, they were throwing names out, they were throwing countries out, they were throwing out certain ships coming, ballistic type things. But yeah, like a whole hour and a half, we just had like a continued conversation. And that's very rare to have something last that, you know, a conversation that long with the other side. Is it almost... That was weird. Is it almost tea time for you?
Long-term side. And that is a...
I sounded British. Was that the tea time bell?
Okay. $52.
Do you have a message for us?
The boy.
What about the boy? That's what I heard. Do you want some whiskey? Oh man, I don't have my whiskey with me. Usually I do bring them an offering of whiskey. I'm sorry I didn't bring my whiskey with me today. Because I know usually I bring y'all an offering of whiskey. Is it okay if I bring it to you next time I come visit? It's going silent now. I guess they're mad at me. They're mad at me. Why does the energy feel off today? Couldn't quite make that one out. What makes the energy different today? Why do I feel like I need to be on alert?
They don't do it.
So...
They don't do it? They don't do what? like I said, I feel like I have like droves of people behind me. Oops.
Been abroad.
Are you in that tree line behind me? Hey, Stephanie.
They found you.
They found you. They usually do find me. No, I don't like that voice.
That
Do they like me coming to visit? Like, they found you. Do you like me coming to visit you guys? Talking to you?
Taking out.
That sounded like a political figure. I'm not gonna say who. Did you want to talk about what you talked about with
There you
me?
go. And now
There you go, announce. Or noun. Did you want to talk about the stuff that we were talking about last time I was here?
And up to what?
Who's running the park?
He's running to power. Who's running to power? What's up, Rick? So I was gonna walk around with y'all a little bit today through the actual battlefield, but like I said, when I got here, energy's off. I feel like I'm alert, and it honestly doesn't feel like it's safe to go in there. I just feel like something's watching me. As I've said, I feel like there's droves of people back here in the tree line just watching me. There's one lady that just walked by. I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, there she is. Like way over there. She just walked by, but other than that, there's... And then these trails lead back into the battlefield where I was going to start out and walk all the way around back to the cars. Maybe make it out to the slaughter pen. Am I safe sitting here?
Be safe.
Be safe. It just said be safe. So I take that as a no? I'm not safe sitting here? I don't like these.
Morrison.
Morrison? Is that your last name? Or is that your first name? Yeah, like you said, Jen, there's a lot of music today.
With there.
Why are you telling me to be safe? Am I being watched?
No, we...
No.
5 code.
It sounded almost like church bells. Am I in any danger? Oh.
15th of
I did not like that.
Newton early. I suppose.
You suppose? You suppose I'm in danger? I didn't like that growl that came through after I asked that question. Can you answer the question of am I in danger?
bad.
Is it bad?
Raps.
Raps? Are you saying that that growl is getting a bad rap? Or that growl is looking like the rest of you being that way? Like the rest of you getting a bad rap?
That doesn't.
That doesn't.
Shut up. Quietly. It's too dark.
So you want me to be safe, but am I in any danger sitting here? It's only two different voices at once.
Amazing.
It's amazing. You're buffering? I mean, I'm showing like full signal and green on my signal. And there's a little itty bitty teeny tiny spider on my phone.
To meet you.
You wanted to meet me? Why did you want to meet me?
Their government.
The government? I'm
Canada.
Canada? I'm at like one of the first tables. So the table that me and Kitty sat at is that one. Well, I can't. That one. I'm like, where's it at?
On the curve.
So that's where we were. That's where we were sitting, and then we realized that there's 1111 carved into that table. Hey, Donna. Maybe I need to go sit at that table.
There will be an official.
That will be an official. You still haven't told me if I'm in danger or not.
It is.
Ooh, somebody's getting filtered. Yes, I am in danger. As it laughs
Wait,
at me.
what?
Am I in danger?
About the coffee.
like these voices coming through. They seem in darker nature than normal out here. I mean, there's some darker things out here, but I don't know, my spidey senses are like, don't go any further than the table.
And so, that had
I got a bug crawling on my
doesn't
shirt.
get away from.
You got a wife? You know, Jen, I didn't even think about that.
Isn't time.
It is time? Time for what?
His routine.
His routine? Whose routine?
Ultimate.
I have no idea what that said.
An ultimate.
Yeah, I do.
Delivery.
It's the rock and run from when Kitty went to Vegas with Otherwise. I think it was their marathon they were putting on.
Did you know? Physical fit.
I treat you not physical fit. Yeah, and this little spider's hanging onto my phone. Oh, Rick, they were already coming through as soon as I pulled up. Like, Jen started seeing orbs in the car and all sorts of stuff. I was like, I don't know, something feels off.
Those we're dealing with.
Those that we're dealing with. Who are we dealing with?
Search.
Search? What kind of search? Are we looking for someone?
Come on, this way, baby.
She's so cute.
Thank you. Hi, Max.
Yeah, it is different today. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here. Yeah, it's interesting for sure, Rick, because like I said, this is not the way it normally feels out here. Usually it's peaceful. It's busy, but it's peaceful. Today doesn't feel like that. See, and that just...
Had to hide.
You had to hide? Where are you hiding?
On top.
On top half? So you're on the top half of the battlefield that direction?
B.
Are you up by the slaughtering pen? No. Are you down here by me?
That's some extra.
I don't think they had sofas during the Civil War. I mean, not unless it was like a makeshift sofa. Otherwise, it might be a passerby.
This
What about this?
Well, they basically
Close it.
They closed it. What did they close?
action will just.
Oh, I'm sure they did have hides. Well, like in the slaughtering pen that I mentioned earlier for the guys that haven't
Because-
been here with me before. So it's like the landscape is big boulders, but they kind
What's
of
the chore?
create these lines in between the boulders, like through the whole section of the land, to where the Union soldiers were down between the rocks, had their, pew-pews laying on the rock and shooting out over them, to the troops coming towards them. And then it ended up the Confederates surrounded them around that area, and then that's how it got the slaughtering pen, because they were all stuck there at that point once they were surrounded.
Protest. To protect.
To protect? Who are you protecting? Are you protecting me?
Yeah.
I said I am. What are you protecting? Can you tell me what you're protecting?
Opening.
You're protecting the opening?
Aren't I yours?
I am yours. Where's this opening that you're protecting? I think this is the first. No, that's not the first female. We had that British sounded woman. I was gonna say, but not many females have come through. Hey, little guy, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Try not to hurt you. Come on. Crawl up on my finger? Nope. Alright, well then just stay there. I didn't even think about that, Jen. You're right. Now the wind's picking up.
To 3.
Something to 3.
Oh, I dug up.
Who's buried here? So maybe not tonight. I won't be here tonight. I'm not allowed to be here tonight.
In Earth.
On Earth. You're gonna be on Earth tonight? Are you not on Earth right now?
Anik.
Four count.
It's a 4 count. Are you teaching dancing? What else would have a 4 count?
It starts.
It's true. Music, yeah.
Armed forces.
Some days.
The song forces some days. Do you miss listening to your music?
Agreement not to live. President Macron.
President Mackerel? Yeah.
Society.
Society.
Humphreys.
Humphreys?
Outside the
I don't like it. I don't like it. There's more music. And more music. Can you play me your favorite song?
Science.
I don't like it.
the officer.
Something to officer.
Against further.
He's against further. What about the officer? Do I have an officer? Do I have an officer here? I mean, I know there's a lot of officers here, but yes. Was that your favorite song? Okay. Yeah, Jen, I couldn't think of who President Macro would be. My first thought was going to SpongeBob.
Someone. Pressure sobbing.
I'm like, no, that's probably not right. Did you play a lot of music? I really don't like it.
Award.
You got an award for your music? What kind of award did you get? That almost sounded like it said the Red Cross.
Are among.
It's a ceremony. Oh yeah, Stephanie.
With you,
Like, I felt it as soon as I pulled in. Something told me to stay on alert. Yeah, the deeper voices are not, like, I don't know if I can describe to y'all, like, you feel them. The rest of the voices that sound like people or like a normal tone voice, I mean, you feel the energy off of it, but those deep ones, like, you can feel it vibrating in your body compared to the other ones. That's why I'm like, I don't like it. And I still feel like there's somebody over here.
It's out.
Yeah, Stephanie, if you can feel it through the phone, and feel that reverberation through your bones. Imagine what I'm feeling right now with it right. Are we at a sporting event now?
Bit about
Play me some more music if you want to.
Street fight.
It's a straight fight.
Respect.
Straight. No, I'm not straight. I'm sorry.
Being, isn't it?
Gotta put some humor in there somewhere, you know?
And on go. On
Is it bang snap?
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. Is there anything you want to tell us before I turn off all communication? Do you have a message for us? And just silence. Silence. Do you not want to talk anymore? Said don't go. But that sounded like a cry of help. Don't go.
Fiddle.
So do you know?
in mystical.
What's mystical?
Full.
Hope.
The native.
The man.
Music is
Music is. Well, I appreciate you playing all the music for us today. I don't think I've ever had that much music come through. Now, I've had y'all tell me to dance, and I'm like, dance to what? And then you play me music. And it said, probably.
And two.
So we got music and,
Up here.
Playing in this.
sounds like a sporting event almost. Like the crowd going wild.
For the
Okay, well, this is your last chance to give us a message. Reproduction.
Cure.
Nope. I'm going to give you a minute or two more. Let us know if you have a message for us. Otherwise, I'm going to close the spirit box down and end all communication. Because I really feel like I feel like I'm really not wanted here right now. You think they want reproduction?
Out everything.
Out of everything, what?
to do here.
Something you're here?
Rachel Reed.
Rachel Reed?
Villains have huge.
That is.
Who is Rachel Reed?
well,
Can you tell me who Rachel Reed is?
Exactly what.
Exactly what? Has Rachel Reed passed?
you know what's
Full House.
I'm going to look up Rachel Reed. To get two names like that back to back is
Working.
rare.
Clearly.
In
Alright, well, this is your last chance. I'm fixing to shut it down. Head out. They one is a midwife.
Either one
She's a woman.
mobile.
Yeah, but would they have midwives? It's like during the Civil War. Like, I wouldn't see the women out here. You know what I mean?
It's it.
Now, after the war, yes, you know, but because this area became,
the time closer to
you know, once Abraham freed everybody, if you know what I mean, you know, and after the war was over, this area where the battlefield is located became
7.
a freed community within this area. So this whole area was overtaken by the freed people. Another one's an author. So we got Dr. Midwife
but
and
also
Arthur.
To touch the shore.
To touch the what?
Where's my cook?
Alright, well, I'm going to get off of here. I thank you for communicating with me today. I promise next time I visit, I will bring your whiskey and leave it for you. Is it okay? They're going to have a party. The shoe is not what I heard. I heard what I did last night. We'll just put it that way. Not that I like. So I honestly think they just
I think a
called
lot
me
of
out.
defensive,
You think I'm offensive?
frankly.
I don't think I'm offensive. I'm sorry if I offended you. Y'all just called me offensive.
Hey, with this.
I'm like, wait, I'm offensive? And they're like, frankly. Yeah, I'll have to look more into the Rachel Reed, because I don't know if it might have been during that time, you know, the Civil War, or if it would be afterwards. You know, maybe more recent. Maybe she was found here.
To speak.
I don't know.
Where we're at.
Well, 1805 is before the Civil War.
Love the sea.
You love the sea? Or you love to see? Alright, well, I'm going to thank you for communicating with me today as I turn this spirit box off and close all connections for communication. So thank you, and again, I will bring your whiskey next time I come, I promise. I won't forget about you. But thank you, appreciate you all. And we will see y'all shortly. Say within the next couple of weeks. This time, I'm going to turn off the spirit box. Or maybe not me turning on record. Alright, y'all. Smee, you're too late, man. I'm getting off. We had some crazy stuff. Yeah, I'm serious. We just said thank you for communicating, and we closed all communications. Because it's not like it usually is here. It's very off today. Very intrusive energy. Lots of dark, deep voices coming through the spirit box that, I mean, you feel it in your bones, like in you, like when they talk, and I'm just like, I mean, I felt like I needed to be on alert, but then when I asked, am I safe? Really didn't answer, and then I'm like, am I in danger? And it said, be safe. So, we're gonna let them be for the day. Plus, I gotta head up to Kentucky to the Real Ditto house tomorrow. So I'll be staying there overnight, and then Saturday is our Spirit, Sasquatch, and Stories collaboration with the Black Wolf Paranormal and Pac-Man Paranormal. So I will be up there. Hopefully, if everything works out right, Jen will be able to join me up there in Kentucky. So, yeah. Yeah, it is going to be exciting, but I just want to kind of, you know, pay mind of how much energy I'm using here, especially with it feeling off today. If I'm, you know, having to stay in a haunted house and then doing, you know, investigations at another Civil War fort up in Kentucky Saturday. So I think I'm going to reserve my energy, let them be whatever they need to be here today, and head on to the house. yeah, hopefully it's good news with the baby, and that Jen would be able to make her trip down to Kentucky to meet us and be a part of that. So, but alright, y'all have a good one. Thanks for hanging with me. And I will try to see if I can't go live on Saturday a little bit during the investigation part while we're walking around the fort. I don't know how they'll feel about that, considering people are paying to be at this event. So I'll have to run that by them tomorrow and just kind of see what they think, you know, because it truly is their event. I don't want to intrude on, you know, the people that are paying to be there. So, but y'all push all this rain that's supposed to be moving in on Saturday and keep it clear, because we will be outside. Yeah, I could probably do tomorrow night at the house, though, just depending on how late I get there. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, but it's still all kind of up in the air. Like I said, I'll still have to talk to them and see if I can't go live for an investigation during the house. I mean, even if it's setting up the camera and just kind of sit in an empty room, because there's activity in their house all the time. They have a nursery set up where they have like REM pods and stuff, you know, equipment that they can use. The owners say that like 3 o'clock in the morning when they go to the bathroom, like they'll see somebody standing in their hallway, and of course they see it, and then they continue, and then they're like, wait a minute, and they do the double take and they're gone, you know, things like that. So they've gotten some great evidence at the house, so I will try to see if they'll let me go live there, because that one's more of a personal, you know, investigation than a group investigation. But I will keep y'all posted on all that. So if you would just kind of be on the lookout tomorrow night. It may probably be after 8 p.m. Central, I believe. So, but y'all have a great evening, and we will talk to y'all later. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging with me. Bye.